So in this session we'll learn the S3 hands-on. So let's start. I have connected to my AWS console. So let's search S3 in the search bar. Right. So I have connected to AP South 1 Mumbai region. So you can choose region as per your wish. We'll click create bucket. So when we click on create bucket, we are getting two options. One is to create a general purpose bucket, or one is a directory. Okay. So difference between the two is the directory is specific for the S3 Express 1 zone. So when we were checking that storage classes details, there was one storage class S3 Express 1 zone, which offers a low latency use case for the apps, and they are stored in one zone. So if you select the directory here, you need to select the availability zone, and you can only select the AZ for the region you are currently operating in. So whatever AG you select, that will be added as a suffix, and then you need to provide a bucket name. So we will not touch this one. We'll go to general purpose one, and now there are two options. So one is the global namespace and one is the account regional namespace. So difference between the two is that if you global namespace, then your bucket name should be unique across the region. But if you go with the account regional namespace, this is like recently AWS made these changes where you can create a bucket unique to the region to your account. So with this one, if you select account regional namespace, you can see it is adding a suffix where it is appending the account name as well in the bucket name. So that makes it unique to your account and for that particular region. So with the account regional namespace, you cannot have two buckets with the same name in the same region. You can have in the same name in a different region, but with global one, your bucket should be unique across the global namespace. So let's choose the global namespace and let's see if we're getting any error. You can pick any one of them, not an issue for this hands-on. I'm just giving any random name here. Okay, and you also get an option to choose settings from existing bucket. So if you already have a bucket, and if you want to create a bucket which will have a similar setting as the existing bucket, you can choose that bucket, and this configuration will be copied. We don't need it. Then access control list will cover this in the later session. So we'll keep it as is, whatever is there. Block public access, I'll cover this when I'll talk about the S3 security. So by default it is enabled. That means this bucket cannot be accessed publicly. Okay. Bucket versioning, I'll keep it as disable. Again, I'll cover all this versioning as well in the coming sessions. Tag, you can attach a tag to it. You can set the encryption. So by default, understand that server-side encryption is automatically applied to the new object. So S3 offers the server-side encryption, and by default it uses the Amazon S3 managed keys for applying the encryption, but you can also change it. I'll keep it as is, and so it is again, so you can use the bucket key for the encryption, but we don't need to worry about all those things for now. Object log, you can keep it disabled. I'll cover all these things. We'll talk about security. So I think let's create a bucket. Fine. So my bucket is created. So there are multiple things you can see: properties, permission, and all those things. So we'll cover all those things in detail. So let's first go to properties. So properties, where you can find the region under which the bucket is present. You'll get the name IRN that you can use in your for programmatic access of this bucket. Then other features which we can see here available on this one. Okay, so permissions, you can see we have blocks of public access. The bucket policies also, we have not defined any bucket policy as of now. I'll cover that as well. Then ACL is also there. Cross origin access is also there. I'll cover when we'll see in the details. So rest of the things we will see one by one in detail, and we'll do hands-on for each of them for easy understanding. So now let's go to bucket and let's try to create an object. So let me upload a file from here, my machine. Yeah, let me upload this file. Then you just select the file and just click upload. Yeah, so file is uploaded. Just click close and just click on index.html file. So and just copy the object URL. Right, so if you just copy the object URL, you can see access is denied, right? And the reason is that we have not enabled public access on this particular bucket. If you enable the public access, you can access this object. So since it is not done, we can leave it. It is not required. When we cover the next sessions, then I'll show you how we can access the object over the HTTP URL, right? And you can also see an option here, download. You can download the object. This is the ARN for the file as well. So all these things are required when you will access the S3 bucket programmatically. So that's it. It's a quick session on the S3 hands-on. In the next session we will go a little deeper in the S3. We'll understand the various life cycle, the bucket policies and security aspect of the S3. So thank you for this one. Okay, so before we wind up, let's understand where we actually select the storage class. Okay, so when we created the bucket, we did not find any option to select a storage class, because the storage class is aligned at the, or rather it is set at the object level, not at the bucket level. So this is the object which we uploaded, right? So if you go and upload a new object, and I'll not select any files here, but let me just go down and then go to permission, is where you can change the permission. But then in the properties, right? So in the properties you are getting an option to select a storage class. So storage class selection is not there on the bucket level, it is at the object level. So when you try to upload an object, you can select the storage class under which you want to store this object. So this is something I missed out, but this is where the storage class is used. I think you can change it for the existing object as well. So for example, if you go to index.html and if you go to storage class, edit, and you can change the storage class for existing one as well. So this is something I wanted to cover. Thank you. We'll continue with the next session.